Hi everyone, Eleanor here from Eleanor's Creations and my garden documentary of 2018. My last video was May the 21st and today is June the 30th, so you are going to see quite a significant change in the garden. So from my front door to my back door, here we go. So here's the front garden, and it has grown significantly since May the 21st. The peonies are starting to bloom there. And over here, those little hostas there you see are fire and ice. So that garden is starting to bloom with lots of columbine, and eventually there will be lots of other plants starting to bloom. And the yellow lilies here were given to me from a friend a few years ago. They're just finishing up. And down here, we have some pinks blooming, and this garden has gotten a little bit on the wild side, so there's lots of campanulas in mauve and white. And in the corner here, there's a shrub. It is an azalea, and it bloomed beautifully. It's just at the end of its blossoming season. So then over here, the hosta garden, one of them is growing lovely, and as you can see, it needs a little tender loving care, pulling a few weeds. So let's just take a little trip down here towards the vegetable garden. And we'll see how it is progressing. So in the vegetable garden, I have lettuce and tomatoes, some purple cabbage, beans and peas, and some squash. So I see the tomatoes are doing quite nicely here. It's quite a beautiful day today. It's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and things are blooming. We've had a little rain last night, so everything is looking quite lush. And I have some garlic in there, as well as some squash and a few more tomato plants. So there we have a beautiful fuchsia colored peony blooming in there, and some more yellow daisies. The foxgloves are starting to bloom, and I have another climbing rose bush on the trellis there. And these, they're called mountain bluets, I guess. I call them bachelor buttons, but they're just finishing up their bloom. And lots of blooms coming on the hydrangea. And then in here, I'll take you into this little, I call it the little pocket, where I like to come and meditate sometimes in the morning. And we have some gorgeous foxgloves here. And just take a look at this beauty. Isn't that something? They're so gorgeous, and you never know with the foxgloves what you're going to get. And we have some lacy looking lady's mantle here, and another little peony. This is an old peony, old variety. Has a beautiful smell. So then we're going to head on up here, and I'm going to show you my other vegetable garden. We're going to check on the progress of how it's coming along. And that there is a mostly lily garden, but Mother Nature likes to garden right along with me, so she puts in her things too, like the wild daisies and the Dams rockets, and there is an oak tree starting to grow there, which is lovely. Oh, and here's the new vegetable garden. Tomatoes are coming nicely, the potatoes, and some squash over there. Okay, so just going to take a little trot through here. I love going down this little path. It's always fun. This is quite a shady spot on the property, so I plant a lot of hostas. I have some lilies, some astilbes, the mountain bluets. There's some more astilbes in there, yellow daisies, and some hydrangeas. And this is my favorite hosta. I think it's a beauty. Isn't she a beauty? Love the color, that chartreuse sharp green color. So this garden's coming along quite nicely. It's looking quite lush. It's like a whole different environment here than it was from my first video, where everything was brown, and we have this lovely little tranquil fountain. I have a little log there. I can sit and just relax and enjoy the stillness, listening to the flow of the water. So let's take a little trip up here, and this is my backyard. And over there I have another fountain, and so this is the path to go up to where we park our cars. And we'll go and visit my original vegetable garden, see how it's doing. And along the fence here we have peonies, which are just starting to bloom. We have some lilies, beautiful orange lilies, some Dam's rockets, some yellow lilies. And this vegetable garden has potatoes. I love fresh potatoes out of the garden, and tomatoes and beans and peas and some squash. Looks like I need to do a little weeding in there too. So this started off to be a lily garden, but as you can see, Mother Nature decided that some phlox needed to come in here too. So what can you do when Mother Nature wants to do something? Okay, I'm going to take you up these set of rock stairs. And we'll get a beautiful view of the property from up here. It's a little bit breezy today, but it's a lovely day. So this is another garden sort of in progress. And we have some ammonias blooming there, which are gorgeous. And these are some wildflowers that Mother Nature planted. And we have this lovely peony that was given to me from a friend of mine. And it's the first time it's bloomed. Isn't she gorgeous? She smells heavenly. So this is kind of a wild garden. I've been trying to tame it for years. And so another peony from a friend of mine. Beautiful color. So we have a lovely view from up here. And so that's it, my friends. I was happy to share my garden with you. And down there is another hosta and astilbe garden. It's quite shady, and as you can see, I have a little bench and there's a little fountain there. And it's just a lovely place to sit and enjoy on a hot day. Okay, everyone, check out my Facebook page, Eleanor's Creations. with my quilts and my garden, and I'll be doing some gardening tips as well. So check it out. Talk to you soon. See you in my next video. Bye for now.